Wait, wait, wait. Yeah, that's what happens when you forget to check the batteries and the batteries have died and you're recording and there's no audio. So, what I was talking about is we're about to have some fun going through doing an unboxing and taking a look at the Worx little chopper. It's a grinder cutter, so it's pretty awesome. So let's go back and get into this thing, and we're gonna just add a little voiceover because we've got to check the batteries. So here we go, Worx little chopper. Let's get into it. All right, so here we go. We got our Worx chopper mini grinder. So in the box we have our instructions. We got our Worx warranty information. So you got that 3-year Worx warranty. So make sure you register your product to take full advantage of that warranty. And this is in the Worx PowerShare system. So it's going to show you other PowerShare tools that you can use. So this is a 20 volt chopper is 20 volts. So you got your 20 volt battery here with the charger. And it's the regular PowerShare 20 volt battery. So this will work with any other Worx 20 volt tool that's in the PowerShare family. So you get another battery and another charger to go into your family of Worx tools, which is always awesome to have extra batteries and chargers. And then you've got the chopper itself. So the chopper, there's not going to be a lot of assembly going on here. Basically, you've got the chopper. It's already got the guards on it and ready to go. And then you're going to add your battery. So you got your battery. So you just put your battery on. And then you put your blades on. Now remember, when you put your blades on, you're going to take your battery off. So you never want to have your battery on when you're taking and putting your blades on. I'll talk about that again in a few minutes. But let's talk about what we have as far as blades. So we got our Allen wrench to go ahead and attach our blades. So we're going to just use a standard Allen wrench. So if you were to lose this one, it's just a standard Allen wrench to take the screw off to put your blades on. So pretty simple there. And then you've got 3 cutting blades, and then you've got a grinding blade. So in total, you've got 4 different blades in here. So you've got 1 that's going to be for grinding, and then you've got 2 that are going to be for cutting wood, plastics, and metals. And then you've got a tile blade as well, or concrete, because you can use this tile blade to cut like concrete as well. So you got the tile blade as well in here. So in total, you've got 4 blades, 3 for cutting and 1 for grinding. And these are a 3 3/8 blades. So it's 3 inches, and then that middle section is 3/8 that you would go around. So if you're purchasing new blades, you're going to be 3 by 3/8 blades that you're going to get. All right, so that's all our blades. That's all we got here. So pretty cool. You got 4 to start off with. So let's go ahead and put one of these blades on. So I'm going to put on a cutting blade first, and then we'll show you how to get a blade on, and then we'll do some cutting in a few minutes here. All right, so when you go ahead and you want to change your blades out or add a blade, you're going to use this little red button right here. The red button is going to engage the gear so you can actually turn this screw and unscrew it or tighten it depending on which operation you're in. And on the screw, it has 2 icons. It has a lock and unlock. So you're just going to take your Allen wrench, and in this case, we're unlocking. So we're going to turn towards the unlock, and we're just going to unscrew it. So this is a simple operation. You're just going to unscrew it. Then once you get the screw off, you're just going to pop the blade on. You're going to pop the blade up with the picture up. So the picture is going to be facing you. So you're just going to pop on a blade, whatever blade you want to use. And remember, these, again, I said, are 3-inch by 3/8 blades. And as you use the grinding wheel and these cutting wheels, they will shrink down on you. So that's when you're going to have to get a new blade. And then to tighten them, you're just going to screw the screw in. And you're going to get it going. And then you're going to engage that gear again so it doesn't spin. So you're going to engage the gear. And then once you get the gear engaged, tighten it all the way down. You're going to grab the Allen wrench, just put probably a little half turn on it just to make sure. And you really want to make sure that that gear is snug down on there. Just make sure it's snug. You don't have to over tighten it, but just make sure it's snug down on there. You don't want it wobbling or anything like that can cause harm. And like I said, I never have the battery on while I'm putting on blades because I don't want any kind of accident with that battery and me hitting the button, and you can really hurt yourself. So you just don't want to take a chance. You want to have the battery off while you're installing blades. All right, so we got the blade on. Now we're ready to go. let's take the chopper, the Worx chopper mini cutter. Let's go do some cutting, some grinding, and see how this thing works. Let's do it.
I feel like I'm making a prison shank right now. But you can use it to, so it's pretty great at, you know, resharpening some of your tools. You can use it for like a lawnmower blade, for scrapers, obviously. Put a nice little blade on that. Use it for chisels. So again, just a great tool. All right, one thing I forgot to add is you actually have two safety guards with the chopper. So this one is permanent, that's always on here. You got this smaller one. When you're grinding, you definitely want to use the bigger one to catch that debris. And it's actually okay if you use them, keep them both on the whole time. It's not gonna hurt if you keep this bigger one on the whole time. It just snaps right on. Battery off, and it's just gonna snap right on. So you got the big end here, and it just snaps right on. It's got two little clips, one here to take off, and you're just gonna hold them and just ease it off. So depending on what you're cutting, you may want to take it off, but like I said, you can keep them both on. It's not going to hurt it if you keep them both on. So it just depends on what you're cutting, how far you need to get into the material. All right, so I'm just going to slide it back on because stuff I'm using I think we'll be fine. If I need to take it off, we'll just take it off, so you guys will get to see that process if I need to take it off. Wrong way. Little end, big end. Real simple. All right, let's do some cutting. All right, we're gonna start out with something simple like some PVC. And like I said, I can't say enough about how you want to be safe when you're cutting. So you want to have on some eye protection, because all you want is you don't really want a piece of plastic to pop up in your eye, because believe me, it's gonna be hard. So you always want some kind of eye protection on, and you want some kind of gloves on. I like to use leather gloves when I'm cutting or grinding, because I just want to try to protect if something does adjust and hit me. I want to try to protect as many layers of skin as possible. So you just want to keep that in mind. So eye protection and some good gloves when you're grinding. So I'm just going to cut this piece of PVC, and you may use a PVC cutter to cut PVC, I get it, but we're just going to go through and put this thing through its paces, and we're going to do a little PVC here. All right, so piece of cake cut through that like butter. I did have to, because of how the blade is, and I can't go straight down. Actually, I could go straight down. Let's try it again. Let's try to just go straight down. See if that was user error. Let's see. So it looks like I have enough room. I'm just gonna try to go straight down on this. Nope. So pretty simple there. Cut that like butter going through. Just may have to go around because it's round. Let's try a couple other things. All right, so let's start off with something kind of cool. Thought it'd be cool to cut a lock. Those have a lot of usually hard to cut. Let's start off with that. No issues whatsoever. So pretty cake right there. All right, so we're gonna cut a little chain right here. See how it does on that. Which if it did a lot good, I don't have any issues. Thinks I don't have any issues with this. Pretty cake. All right, so that was easy. Let's keep the cutting going. So we got a little piece of aluminum stock. Cuts next. See how that goes. That's me hitting it with my thumb. Iron. All right, so lock, pretty simple there. Got the lock, got aluminum, block of aluminum, no issues, chain, no issues. So cutting pretty good. So what I'm gonna do now, we're gonna switch out the cutting blade and we're gonna switch to a tile blade and cut some tile. See how that looks. All right, so we're gonna switch out to the tile blades. We can cut some tile right here. So when I'm switching blades, the first thing I like to do is take the power source away. So I'm gonna take the battery off. So I don't want to have any power when I'm messing around with my fingers around the blade. So I'm gonna take the power off. So remember, to change the blade, the first thing we need to do is stop the wheel from turning as we're unlocking it. So we're just gonna use this little red button right here. So we're just gonna press that button. And I got the Allen wrench. Unlock, and you just go towards the unlock. It has a lock and an unlock there, so you just go towards the unlock. And just pop that. Remember, that little red button is just so you can engage the gear, just so it's not turning. So you just pop the blade right on, just fit it right on the circle there. Just pop it right down. And we're gonna get the screw going back in here. And once I get it snug again, alright, engage the gear. So I'm gonna engage the gear. Make sure it's nice and tight. So make sure I got it locked down nice and tight. Cool. So remember, you just engage that gear and you'll feel it once it clicks in. You'll feel it. So see, now it's clicked in. It's not turning. I'll let it go. It's turning. Engage it. Not turning. All right. So we got that on. Now we're ready to cut some tile. Let's do it. All right. So we're just gonna cut a little notch out. So it works fine. I mean, I started, there was a little notch already here, so I can get a clean cut in there. We're gonna clean that up a little bit. I think you can make some pretty decent cuts in there if you really got in there and worked at it. So that's tile. Work flawlessly. Pretty easy right there. All right, so there it is. It's the Worx 20-volt chopper. It's a cutter, grinder. Comes with a couple of metal plastic cutting blades. It also comes with a tile blade and a grinding blade, so you can grind with it, you can cut with it. It's pretty versatile. It's a light tool. The only drawback that I would say, and this is a small little drawback, is how the head is positioned. Sometimes it may be too big to fit into certain spaces, but it's actually a pretty great tool. Maybe not the tool that you would go out and be like, hey, I need to get that. But I'm telling you, once you have it, you're gonna use it a lot. I've used it around the project house a lot. I've cut the chain link fence with it, different metals with it, PVC with it. So I've actually used it a lot, and it's actually come in very handy for me. So it's a 20 volts, so it works with your power share system. So if you already got some Worx tools, you're in it. You're already in the power share system. It's gonna work great for you. So again, it's the Worx chopper, cutter, grinder. I like it. Check it out. This is Daniil Lanier. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. We got more reviews, how-tos, and of course some cool motivation for you. So I know you guys got more stuff to do. I'm in the project house, gonna go find something else to do, another new project. Check me out. This is Daniil Lanier. I'm out. Deuces.